Hey there, welcome back to episode 4 of Grinding with Borgman. I've got a treat for you today. So yeah, there we go. That was a new intro video that we were working on last week for these streams, and finished it up. Just having some fun with it. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's switch that up. So, as per usual, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into our warm-up exercises for the day. And please join in, chat it up, do whatever you're doing. Whether it's data inputs or writing code or just counting seconds since lunch. We're right here with you, and we are grinding along. So, sorry for not being on yesterday. Had an unexpected trip out of town, and it was great. It was a great day. Went out to Portsmouth, New Hampshire, on a culinary tour, and just got back too late to broadcast anything. So yeah, we're picking up today. Last time I had been failing to remember how to do an adjustment layer in Photoshop. As I said, I have been oil painting more lately, so there certain things that were once obvious to me in some of the computer programs, not as much so now. So I'm having to remind myself where things are. There's just so many functions. There's so much functionality and so many different ways to do things in some of these drawing programs. And I've never sat down. I should probably get my Adobe certifications, but then again, sometimes Adobe frustrates me. I mean, this monthly membership thing is very frustrating. Who likes to, be on a subscription base for the rest of their life? You used to be able to own Photoshop, but I guess they updated so much now that it's actually worthwhile. I actually like this kind of like stretched out torso. Yeah, no, Adobe used to be able to own it, but now it's subscription based, whatever. But it is nice because then I had access to all the Adobe suite, which is how I made that intro video. So you actually get some. This is not an advert for Adobe. I don't like that if I don't have internet, I can't use it. I don't like that I'm forced to pay subscriptions, but it does have its perks. This arm would be longer with that stretched torso. There we go. This is kind of like a Cyclops from X-Men, not from Greek mythology. Let's make sure. Okay, cool. Yeah. Oh, right. And the main course, the thing that fills the lulls in my speaking as I go from tangent to tangent, topic to topic, talking to myself. Got the music. Gotta get the beats down. Going with the lo-fi hip hop. Played paintball on Sunday, so I think need to calm myself down still from that. It was a blast. OSG paintball in New Hampshire, if you're ever in central New Hampshire. Had a great time. And yeah, feel that beat, little. All right. Well, I don't know. If we're going with X-Men, gotta go with my favorite. Folded in on themselves, front on. People are gonna think it's a different Marvel character. I know Spider-Man's not an X-Men, although he teams up with Wolverine a lot. But not the case. This is my favorite Blink Stalker. Good old Nightcrawler. At least that's what I was thinking of. Probably one of the coolest scenes. Actually, although they recently got hacked, Corridor Crew, I would love to see them do something on the X-Men 2 scene with Nightcrawler teleporting around the White House. Go back and watch the Marvel movies before they got onto the whole MCU. You know, like some of the ones before Disney got a hold of it. Because, man, like, those old X-Men movies, X-Men, before Days of Future Past and all of the retconning that goes on nowadays. His knuckles, his toes would be kind of folded in. Oh. Boom, boom. Yeah, we'll do it like that. That's how that's the noise he makes when he teleports around. He actually teleports into an alternate, like, demon dimension where time and space are different, and then exits it, which is the little poofs of smoke when he teleports in or out of that area. It's actually like a sulfurous smell, so it kind of is farts. Those are Nightcrawler farts. Yeah, not as much going with the heavy, just doing the gestures today. This is kind of like a zombie. Could really push that. His back got broken. Or her. Women can be zombies too. You can't ever... Well, you shouldn't. You can. Anybody can do anything they want. But you shouldn't fault an artist for gendering their drawings. I had somebody ask me about that once, and I was like, well, I've been a man for a long time, so if I'm drawing something, like, unless I'm consciously trying to create a female character, which, let's be honest, I should put more thought into it, since I would have to really contemplate her goals and ambitions and the driving force behind her actions, costuming, stuff like that, more so than I would have to with a man, especially since there tends to be an over-sexualization within art, so you gotta be, I don't know, I feel like you gotta be more careful when you're drawing the opposite sex. I don't know how I got on that tangent. Because I'm like pre-apologizing. Isn't that's a sad, that's an indictment of the current situation of our world. I'm pre-apologizing for art that I haven't even created. Broken jaw. The head would kind of hang. So would the shoulders. He was a runner though. Look at those thighs. Jeez and pro. Sprinter over here. I always have to remember that the outer ankle is the low ankle and the inner ankle is the high ankle. His foot's turned inward. I also created that palette again so that way I could redo the, color theory, warm and cool, gray toned face again. Redeem myself a little bit. Doing that method. Actually, we'll just jump right into that. We'll make a Nightcrawler face. How about that? There we go. Or a zombie face. Actually, I want to make a zombie face. Yep. New adjustment. See? Right there. That I literally just kept skipping right over that. New adjustment layer. And then black and white. Layer. New adjustment. What the hell? Do we have to go 16-bit? That's the other issue we're experiencing. Cool. Yeah, whatever. We're using 32-bit color. I don't know why. Black and white. There we go. So let's go with, and then you just boop, 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 boop. So we're doing a zombie face. Oh, what am I doing? Ugh. Alright, so I guess we'll have it, yeah, coming in a bit of a 3/4 turn. Give him a bit of a messed up jaw situation. Oh wow, the yellow's a bit low. Oh, that's our highlight then. Such chill music to be drawing a zombie to. Oh, you know what I should be doing? All layers. There we go. Had to just fix my eyedropper so that way I was grabbing from the layer below and it wasn't adjusting it to the gray. So now I can just keep it straight up in this, which is much better. See that? Oh yeah. Even though he's undead, he's got fantastic cheekbones, you know? My God. Carl, you look great. Even dead. What are the 3 most common, like, male names? I should look it up. I was just thinking, like, because everybody's got their go-to, you know, like, oh, like Fred, you know, when they're just making up a name. Karen's going to be a huge one nowadays. He's still got an ear. One eye is like really milky. Do. Apparently this side of his face is the one that got ravaged. The other one would be a little bit more, you know, pristine. Tendons are like super taut over here. I guess that could be, we could leave that in as like a little facial imperfection. Oh yeah, this skin's kind of like bunched up over here. But yeah, so this is just showcasing the fact that we're not using any We're not really using anything other than defined colors as, you know, value, like tonal value, because it's part of color theory that, you know, there's warm and cool colors, there's, so let's see what's, seems like one we haven't really been using. Why do they always lose, like, their lips? Put in their disgusting rotting gums. And that also demonstrates like the importance of like zooming out and like seeing the big picture, and then we zoom in and see, and this is when we refine stuff, you know. We're not, you work broad and then you go in. Most people want to just jump right in, and that's where it's like, you know, always going back to the pyramid, and that's why we're grinding. That's why we're keeping our basic skills and like the way that we produce sharp, so that way someday we can be a, you know, like a Kim Jong-il or a Karl Kopinski. Do yourself a favor and look them up if you're at all into, you know, just quality artists. They are fantastic, unparalleled. Been really enjoying a lot of like Warwick Wong's work lately too. Who's my favorite X-Man? I mean, you know, you got the firm favorites like Gambit, Nightcrawler. I'm not as big a Wolverine guy. Nightcrawler was pretty much my favorite X-Man. The issue with, you know, like Cyclops is, he's just too much of a goody two-shoes, you know? You're just like, you want somebody who's got some little zest, like his brother Havoc. Yeah. Or his son Cable. That's right. Cable is Scott Summers' son, at least in some. Well, this is clearly a natural dent in his head. We're not going to just get rid of that. That's juicy stuff right there. He's got an exposed bit of brain. That's not good, man. This is the most mellow zombie music. I guess we'll get a little bit of a... Actually, yeah, no, we'll make it so it's like... It's always funny when you're watching a zombie movie and they just haven't done anything with the eyes, so it's like the most human, like, conscious thinking eyes on these like completely demolished zombies. That always tickles me. Somehow their eyes remained pristine. Dun, 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 dun. Or as the zombie would sing it. Da, 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 da. I'll be here all week, working on my Type 5. I would totally accept people telling me not to quit my day job if I had one. Ha ha! This ear remained. Well, no, I guess it didn't remain completely intact. Well, we'll say. And this music is once again brought to you by that new beta Twitch program, Sound. What is it? Soundtrack by Twitch. Beta version. That ear is way too high. Gotta love working. Gotta love working on computer digitally. Just move that ear down rather than redraw the damn thing. Do 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 do. His tongue's gonna be sitting outside like this. Yeah. That's the kind of decisions that I like to make right there artistically. Just have the dude's tongue coming out of... But there's still a couple strands. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those strands. Strands of flesh. Down. So if you're just joining us, we are drawing with color and nothing else for our tonal quality. It's a bit of a color theory exercise. Very easy to do on the computer, harder to do when you're not able to create a black and white adjustment layer on your actual canvas. But great way to get into the exercise and learn about it. Work on your color theory, experimenting with warm and cool colors to create tonal range within your painting or drawing. You're also getting some beats by Borgman, as you may have heard in the opening intro, which I do love it. My one of my friends was telling me when I showed it to him that it feels very 90s, very nostalgic, and I very much agree with him. I love it though. It's I mean, who didn't love, like, you know, the old Rocco's Modern Life and Angry Beavers intros and stuff. Angry Beavers. Of course, I never really had that cable growing up, so I very rarely got to see those programs. I guess it's daylight outside. But I want his face to be nice and sunken. Guess we'll take this one. A little from the moisture in there, you know. Moisture catches light better than other stuff. I don't know. People feeling this music? Kind of into it. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah. This guy's really creepy. Creepier than Man Bear Pig. I recently watched... I like... Before I started, you know, doing this, I would have... just constantly have something streaming while I was working. And I went through South Park in reverse. And, man... their satire it's just so spot on, and people just don't like it. There's a hypersensitivity. You gotta like admire how their willingness to call out everybody on their bullshit. Me and my fiance have a rule: either everything's funny or nothing's funny. It all depends on context. So let's go ahead and check it out. Oh my gosh. That is truly horrifying. And that's Blech. You know what the problem is? We didn't use any green or orange in there. Blah. Oof. That's tough to look at. So clearly more work to do. See, I was grabbing all the different... Sometimes this is why you want to choose complementary ones. Like... And those were all on the same spot on the saturation. See, that would probably be a better. But regardless, made that way. These colors are way too bright, anyways. They're garish. It's immediately how I would define them. Image adjustments. We're just gonna turn that saturation down a little bit. Not as hard to look at. Turn that back up. Let's see. Yeah, now I kind of want to play with hue. There we go. That's a good. I like that one a lot better. That one's pretty good too. Actually, let's see. For funsies, we'll do this. All we were doing was changing the colors. But changing those colors changes the... Oh wow, so in the blue hue, so it seems we had basically been kind of drawing in negative. But yeah, anyways. Let's get back to the good stuff. Or the stuff that I like. Yeah, we'll hop into, let's see. Go ahead. Well, something I need to be working on is anatomy myself, so. Shoulders. The reason we do a slight S curve is just because the spine kind of always has that slight S curve to it. I don't know. I gotta look into the rules on being able to just play some music instead of muzak. You know, kind of showcase some of the people I listen to while I work. You know, generally shifts, but like I really enjoy there's a lot of I guess they call them humble rappers, but there's a lot of humble rappers I enjoy listening to because a lot of their songs and lyrics are about grinding. They're about the work that they're putting in to get where they want to go, you know? And I really want that while I'm doing the same. Whew. I tried a lot of rich foods yesterday I'm not accustomed to. I don't know if they're all agreeing with me. My goodness. It was awesome, though. Treat from my friend who owns a restaurant. So, yes, I blew you all off to go experiment with deviled eggs capped by caviar and fried chicken skin. And I hate deviled eggs, but those were awesome. Had oysters. Well, an oyster. They're just so dang salty. I'm also like a texture guy, you know? Anything that just is gonna bounce off my teeth, I'm generally not. I try sushi once a year, just to see if I like it yet. You know, there might be a couple rolls I could enjoy, but in general, no. I'm a little more adventurous than some people I hang out with, though. They're chicken tender people. Rad zombie. Yeah, no, so I play... Oh, right. There are things you can do, like the music will play through the stream, but it wouldn't show up on the VOD, for instance. So that I'll have to do so that way I can grab some, like, YouTube music channels and stuff. Because that was the issue with my VODs with the muting, is I was using YouTube for the music. Because I don't want you to listen to my Pandora commercials. Since I'm too cheap to pay for a Pandora subscription. So I don't know what happened to this guy, but his one leg is fully extended back. So I don't know what he's into that would cause that, but that's the pose that we discovered for him. We're gonna have to keep doing anatomy for a while. Anatomy is one of those things that you just got to keep up with. It's your part of your 10,000 hours. Part of the grind. Hence why it's here in this video. Doing a fabulous power slide. Yes, absolutely. Well, okay, so if he's doing a fabulous power slide, then we're gonna get rid of these arms. And shoulders are down here now because he's ripping open his shirt to expose the chest pepper. The man mane that he's sporting underneath. And we'll need a little more tension. A little more tension in the spine. If he's mid rip, then his arm's actually going to be up here. There we go. Yeah. There it is. There's the energy. And this is why we don't stay precious at the start of the drawing. That's the shoulder. Boom. There's the fabulous power slide. Some might even call it the falcon knee of power slides. Are you familiar, EXO497? Are you familiar with the Captain Falcon from Super Smash Brothers? Are you aware of that character? I bet you're the kind of guy who falcon knees somebody 3 times in a row midair. Like a bad person. Well, now we got to give him the falcon visor. Since he's fabulous falconing. You know what? Ooh. He's got the pursed lips as he does it. Ooh. Ooh, falcon kick. Ooh. There we go. Every Falcon player now hates me. In my youth, in my younger days, during the time of Super Smash Bros. Melee on the GameCube, for you youngsters out there, there was a console that was a cube. In the days of my raging youth, I snapped a Smash Brothers disc in my brother's face after he falcon-kneed me off the stage a bunch. I'm ashamed, but that's alright. It's okay to be ashamed of things. Learn from them. It's also a funny story now, though, because I stopped the game, grabbed the disc, and snapped it right in his face. Had a bit of a power trip. Of course, then I had to buy another copy of Super Smash Brothers, because I'm a glutton for punishment. I wonder which Super Smash Brothers character has the most chest hair. See, some people might be like, Donkey Kong! He doesn't have any. You tricked yourself. Got all excited. Thought you were gonna be cocky. Duh. I bet it's Roy. Roy secretly has just got a frickin' mane. It's braided. There's beads in it. He's like a Viking. Like a Viking beard just coming off of his chest. Ooh. Now I'm just having fun. This isn't even like really warm-up exercises. I'm not really getting as much as I should out of this. This is not the proper way to, well, I mean, he's got the falcon V. I got a V of falcon hair. And his driving scarf. Because he is a bounty hunter and a racer and an expert brawler. I mean, what can't the guy do? Although, what does racing F-Zero have to do with bounty hunting? Like, where's that connection? You know? Wario definitely has the most chest hair, you're right. He can have bounty hunting is a hobby. That would be how insane would your main, I guess, yeah, F-Zero racer. I mean, what else can be more dangerous? Oh, racing is the hobby, not bounty hunting. See, I was thinking that bounty hunting would be the hobby, and I was like, what kind of dangerous life would you have to lead for bounty hunting to be your hobby? Oh, yeah. Got them Captain Falcon buns. I have no idea what kind of belt he's rocking. Doesn't he have, like, isn't his jacket kind of belted over? I can't remember. Now we're just drawing for fun. Which is important to do. It's important to remember why you started doing the thing that you're doing. Too many people hate their jobs. Especially when it was like something they once used to love. Got worn down. Apparently there's currently a trend called quiet quitting where people do the bare minimum and corporate America is pissed. Yet didn't they have record profits during inflation? So kind of screw them, right? Oh, there's an F-Zero anime? Exactly. Yeah, no, doing the bare minimum is still doing your job. They work within their job description. They just, you know, after 5 o'clock, they're not doing anything. And it's comical that you know, they're trying to sensationalize people to be upset by that. Millennials are the laziest pieces of crap on the planet, aren't we, folks? We're the reason that everything's failing. That's all the news stories for the past 15 years. Movie theater sales are down. Why? because of millennials. There's less home buyers. Why? Because millennials. Oh, I'm feeling this power, this falcon, fabulous falcon slide. Well, it's gonna be enough warming up for today. Grinding through, although this one was a bit more fun. My goodness, I gave him quite the bulge. Let's just accentuate that. He's Captain Falcon. You know he's carrying something. And on that note, we're ending the stream. Have a great day, everybody. So, we will see you tomorrow at 1:30 to keep grinding and, you know, getting into the good habits. Getting your warm-ups done. Helping you power through after lunch. Or if you're starting your day like me, helping you get it going. So thank you so much for tuning in. And here's this for us one more time. This has been Grinding with Borgman. Goodbye.